to see how the field of women's canoe has improved. So,
indeed. Right, well, we've got a packed field here in the K4 500 meters. So this, the final of the women's K4 500 meters. We've got Great Britain, we've got Hungary, Spain, New Zealand. Watch for them in lane 4, of course. Dame Lisa Carrington, multi-Olympic medalist, taking part in that one in the black, distinctive black boat. Poland, Germany, always there or thereabouts, the Germans. Australia, Mexico doing very well to get here. And then, of course, Canada, who will be popping. So, Debs Kerr in the front of the British boat there, backed up by Emma Russell. What a result for these two, making the final of the World Championships in both the K4 and the K2 500 meters. A great event for these. We've got Emily Lewis in position 3, and then, of course, Rebi Simon in position 4 in that boat. Then the black boat of the Hungarian crew. Now, this is an interesting one. It's quite a young crew. Hungarians haven't been outside the top 2 places for over 10 years at the World Championships. They're going to be put under pressure by a number of crews in this field, not least the Spaniards, Uzandi, Garcia, Pelach and Portela in the Spanish boat. They go in lane 3, along next to them. Now, Alicia Hoskin is in position 1. Lisa Carrington, multi-Olympic medalist. If she was a country, she'd be pretty high up the medal table alone in the Olympic Games. She's backed up by Olivia Brett and Tara Vaughan. Then the Poles, watch for the Poles. Karolina Naya, Anna Polowska, Adriana Kakol and Dominika Puto have been wonderful all season. Germans, Rollings, Aft, Jaksch and Dietrich go in lane 6. Watch out for them, they'll be strong in the second half. Then we've got Beer, Bull, Clark and Stein-Price from Australia. They've had a few changes since the Tokyo Olympics when the boat came 7th place, so we might expect better from them this time round at the World Championships. We've got the Mexicans, Alanis, Romero, Briones, Montemayor in 8, and Canada, Langlois, Davison, Melanson and Rebecca go in lane 9, and a fantastic result for the Canadians to make this final in what is such an intense race.
I'll be honest, I'm incredibly excited to see how my fellow teammates do on this course at home today. So I'll be watching and cheering. I'll be honest, I'll cheer for them mostly.
Good for you, we don't mind that. And of course, actually being in lane 9 might help as well, because they're right next to the crowd. So I'm sure they'll be boosted and buoyed by that, but they'll also be looking to execute their perfect race and focusing on these final few moments before the race. And it just perhaps gives us a minute or so to find out what it is that you would do in that last minute or 2 before the race, when you were lining up, when you were out there on your own or with your teammate, perhaps Katie Vincent. What would you be thinking in these moments before the race begins?
It's very funny because I most of the time would be, focusing on my breathing, and I had a checklist on everything I wanted to do. So check my feet, the placement of my feet, placement of my body, placement of my hands. It's all about the checklist that helps you focus and just calm down. But the best race I've had, I was not thinking of anything, which is surprisingly.
Yeah, it's really interesting that, isn't it? The subconscious taking over, and therefore you're not using the conscious mind, and you're just in the zone, as many athletes call it, don't they? In that purple patch. I wonder who's going through that right now in these last few moments before the race. There we go. Do you know these Canadian paddlers very well, Laurence?
I know all of them, and the first one actually is one of my very close teammates.
Adriana Langlois. Indeed, and a really tough job, isn't it? Setting the rhythm in the bow of the boat there. There we go. They've got the lineup for the final of the K4 women's 500 meters. Great Britain in the blue boat in 1, Hungary in 2, Spain in 3, New Zealand in 4, Poland in 5, Germany in 6, Australia in 7, Mexico go in 8, and Canada in 9. Right, Mexicans have been a surprise package of this World Championships, not just in the K4 and a couple of the other boats as well. They got away to the best start. But this, remember, it's over a minute and a half, over 90 seconds worth of 500-meter racing. It's not just about the start, but you can see already the black boat there just stalking the Polish. Now, the Polish have been in fantastic form all season. They've got such a great system. There's the Canadians in picture, looking good at the moment, Laurence.
Looking good, yes.
They are. They're just out the picture at the minute, at the bottom of your picture. We're going to focus on the Polish. We're also going to focus on the Australian boat. 2 lanes to the Poles left, because they are going well at the moment. Now, Karolina Naya and Anna Polowska at the front of that Polish boat. They've been here before. They are having a wonderful season, expecting to pick it up once again. It's up to the Australians to try and hang with them, the New Zealanders to stay in there as well. The Germans, as I said, will come strong. They're in picture in the black boat right now. They'll look to push to get on the medals. Looks like Hungary's going to miss out this time round. It's got to be the Poles. They've been in scintillating form all season, and they're destroying the rest of the field. We'll see as they get to the final few meters before the finish line. Almost a boat length on the Australians, who are having a belter of a race, and right next to them, the Mexicans. But Naya, Palauska, Kakol and Puto, they have been imperious all season. That is a huge margin between them, the Australians, and goodness me, the Mexicans look like they may have snuck the bronze medal. Wow, well, two just fun.
This scene is amazing, and I mean, everyone here is the best of their country, and these countries are the best of the best. So getting on to that bronze medal from Mexico is incredible.
It is indeed, yeah. I mean, and this is such a competitive race. Look, we're looking at Hungary missing out on the medals for the first time that anyone can even remember in this event. Often it's seen as the blue ribbon event for many countries and many paddlers, and just shows how impressive the Poles are. Maybe, you know, the Polish crew putting down a marker now to say, look, we are going to go ahead towards Paris 2024 and we are going to smash it. I suggest you other countries get in some other boats if you want to win a gold medal.
Oh, with a full boat ahead of everyone, they are making a statement for sure.
Indeed they are. So we'll probably get a...
Yes.
Well, always smiling, the Polish girls. There we got confirmation of the result. 90 seconds, 1 minute 30 for Poland, way ahead, 2 seconds ahead of Australia, and Mexico taking